Hello, good evening, friends. Today we will learn very important chapter from NCERT class 12 biology chapter number 2 human reproduction. First of all, we will learn about the sexual reproduction. So, what is the mean by sexual reproduction? The sexual reproduction is a type of reproduction and that involves the production of a new organism by the fusion of male and female gametes. This is the simple definition of sexual reproduction. Whatever the organisms produced by the sexual reproduction, they are genetically diverse in nature. This is the slow and complex process which are occur in the human being, and there is a mixing of genes or DNA. Okay, and the newly formed organism is called as offspring, or sometimes they are known as a progeny, baby, and young ones. Okay, dear students, there is a simple definition about the reproduction: formation of many species by the fusion of male and female gametes after the fertilization. So, male gamete is sperm and female gamete is the ovum. When sperm and ovum fuse together, there is a formation of diploid zygotes, and zygote will develop into embryo, and embryo gives rise to fetus. Okay, and fetus gives rise to a baby. These are the sequential stages. So, in the NCERT class 12, the chapter number 2, the first line is the humans are sexually reproducing and viviparous in nature. Means in human being sexual reproduction is occur, and after that viviparous organism means the mother giving birth to the live young one. Example are the humans, cats, dogs. These are the mammals, those birth to the baby. And oviparous means egg laying organism. When mother lays the egg outside the body, there will be hatching of eggs, and through that eggs there is a formation of new baby. Example, birds and reptiles. And there is a one mammal, the duckbill platypus, which gives a birth to the eggs. They are egg laying mammal. So after that there is a ovoviviparous. Ovoviviparous, first of all, we know that in uterus there is a formation of eggs. There is a formation of eggs, and eggs hatch inside the uterus, and the embryo develop inside the uterus for a particular period, and after the some period of time there is a birth of babies. There will be birthing of babies. Okay, so after that we will discuss about the reproductive events occur in human being. Okay. All there are six reproductive events occur in the human being. How many? Six reproductive events occur in the human being. Okay, first is the gametogenesis. Gametogenesis means formation of gametes, sperm in males and ovum in females. Okay, there is a formation of gametes. And second one is the insemination. Insemination means transfer of sperm from male into the female genital tract during copulation or intercourse. This is known as insemination. And third event is the fertilization. What? Fertilization. Fertilization means the fusion of male and female gametes leading to the formation of zygote. The product of the zygote fertilization is the zygote. Okay, then after that fourth event is the implantation. Implantation means the attachment of blastocyst to the uterine wall. Okay, there is attachment of blastocyst to the internal uterus wall. And fifth event is the gestation. The in that phase there is embryonic development, and this period is also known as the pregnancy period. Okay, and after the last event is the parturition, means delivery of babies outside the vagina or the body. All these events occur after the puberty age. Okay, then all these there are remarkable differences in between the male and female reproductive system. Okay, that's why the sperms formation in male till the old ages. Okay, but in female there is a formation of ovum near about only 50 years. Okay, so first of all we will discuss about the male reproductive system.
आज आपको दूंगा ड्रीम 11 के।
Sorry dear students, so we will start the male reproductive system. The male reproductive system consists of mainly three things. First one is the testes, second one will be the accessory ducts, and third one are the important three ducts. Okay, first of all we will discuss about the male reproductive system. Okay, about the testes. So testes, the location of the testes outside the abdominal cavity or extra abdominal cavity. The location of the testis is the extra abdominal cavity and in a pouch known as the scrotum. Due to the scrotum, due to the scrotum, the temperature of the test is lower than the body temperature. So how much? 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius temperatures lower than the body temperature, lower than the normal body temperature. Okay, and this temperature, lower temperature, helps for the spermatogenesis. Okay, so after that, how many testes are present in the male? There are two testes, a pair of testes present in the male. Okay, the shape of the testes is the oval in nature, and the length is the 4 to 5 centimeter, and width is the 2 to 3 centimeter, and thickness is the 3 centimeter of male testes. And descent of testes takes place in the 6 month of pregnancy. Means after the 6 month of pregnancy there is a descent of downward of testes from the abdominal cavity to the lower abdominal cavity after the 6 month of pregnancy in the fetus. Okay, so testis is covered by a dense covering of scrotum. Okay, testis is covered by three layers. First layer is the tunica vaginalis. It is a partial layer, it is not continuous layer. You can see here, this is the partial layer, this is the partial layer. Okay, after that, this is the partial layer. Okay, outermost layer is known as the parietal tunica vaginalis, and internal layer is known as the visceral tunica vaginalis. It is not continuous in nature, it is a partial in nature. Okay, and after that there will be another layer. The name is the tunica albugini, or the capsule of the testes. Okay, and third layer is the tunica vaginalis, and in that tunica vaginalis there are many tube like structures, there are many compartments in a one. Okay, testes, in one testes there are near about 200 to 250 testicular lobules are present. How many? 200 to 250 100 testicular lobules are present. 250 to 200 testicular lobules are present, and each testicular lobule 1 to 3 seminiferous tubules are present. Okay, so after that all seminiferous tubule come together and there is a formation of network like structure, and that network like structure is known as the rete testis. What is that? Rete testis. And all rete testis, okay, from that rete testis there is a formation of one tube. Okay, one tube. So that tube is known as the vas efferens. All these are the vas efferens, and all vas efferens come together and there is a formation of all, okay, rate all vas efferens come at here, and there is a formation of highly coiled structure, and that highly coiled structure is known as epididymis. What is this? Epididymis. Okay. And epididymis is also three types. The head of the epididymis is known as caput epididymis. The head of the epididymis is known as the caput epididymis. The head of the epididymis is known as the caput epididymis. Okay. And then body of the epididymis is known as the corpus epididymis. Okay. And there is a tail of the epididymis is known as the cauda epididymis. And from the cauda epididymis there is a formation of one coil a coiled tube is known as the vas deferens. This is the vas deferens, and vas deferens descend into the abdominal cavity. Okay. And it is there is a one loop around the there is a urinary bladder, and there is a ureter, and from that ureter there is a formation of, this is a tube of the vas deferens. Okay. And there is a swollen part of the vas deferens. This is known as ampulla region of the vas deferens. Okay. And there is a one seminal vesicle tubes fluid. Okay. Come inside that, and there is a formation of one from that. Okay. There is a formation of ejaculatory duct. Okay. We will discuss after here. Okay. This is a short of the ls of male testis. Okay. After that we will also discuss about the ts of testes. Okay. Transverse section of testes. Okay. This is a seminiferous tubules. There are 1 2 3 seminiferous tubules. Okay. And after that you can see here there are blue colored cuboidal cells and pyramidal cells. These are the two type different cells. This is a one seminiferous tubule, this is the one seminiferous tubule, this is the second seminiferous tubule, and this one is the third seminiferous tubule. Okay. We will only discuss about the one seminiferous tubule, and same happens in the third and seminiferous tubule. Okay. So we can see there are two types of the cell present in the seminiferous tubules. Okay. So this is a green like cell. There's a blue colored cell is known as the cuboidal epithelial cells. Cuboidal epithelial cell are also known as the male germ cells. These are the male germ cells in a diploid nature. Its nature is the diploid cells. These are the diploid cells. From that diploid cells there is a formation of spermatogonial cells. Okay. Means male germ cells differentiated into a spermatogonia. Differentiated into the spermatogonia. Okay. Spermatogonia are diploid in nature. Okay. And from the spermatogonia there is a formation of also primary spermatocyte, and primary spermatocytes is very developed cell from the spermatogonia. Primary spermatocyte is a diploid in nature, and from that one primary spermatocyte gives rise to two haploid secondary spermatocyte cells. Two secondary spermatocytes formed from the primary spermatocytes. Okay. And each secondary spermatocytes gives rise to four haploid spermatids, and all these spermatids, okay, developed into a spermatozoa, or we can say also sperms. Okay. And this process is known as the spermiogenesis, the formation of sperms from the spermatids. Formation of sperms from the spermatid is known as the spermiogenesis. Okay. There will be another term is known as the spermiation. Spermiation means release of sperm or release of sperm or spermatozoa from the head of the Sertoli cell is known as the spermiation. Okay, all spermatozoa and sperms attached to the head of the Sertoli cell for what? For taking nutrition. Okay, for their growth and development. Okay, the second red color type of cell is the pyramidal cell. The structure is the pyramidal cell and known as the Sertoli cell. We can say also known as the nerve cell. Why it is known as the nerve cell? Because uh, Sertoli cell provide nourishment to the spermatozoa or the sperm. Okay, there are three functions of the Sertoli cell. First one is the Sertoli cell gives nutrition to the sperms, and second, they secrete antigen binding protein. Okay, and antigen binding proteins helps in the concentration of testosterone hormone. Okay, and also Sertoli cell also secretes the inhibin protein. Okay, which protein? Inhibin protein, and inhibits and it emits the FSH from the anterior pituitary. Okay, so we will discuss here about the TS of tear. So after that there are many cells present. There are also other cells present in the testes. What these are the, okay, we can say these are the interstitial or leading cells. Interstitial or leading cell. Okay, interstitial or leading cells, what's their function? They synthesize and secrete the testicular hormone. The name of that hormone is androgen. The male androgen is the testosterone. The main male androgen is known as the testosterone. Testosterone is produced by the leading cell or the interstitial cell. Okay, under which hormone? LH hormone. Under the LH hormone. LH is this type of gonadotropin. Okay, and LH is synthesized or produced by the anterior pituitary. Okay, anterior pituitary, and it controls around the hypothalamus. Okay, then FSH. Okay, now FSH. So this is regarding the TS and second one LS of testis. So we will also then we will discuss about the then we will know about the other things about the testes and scrotum. Okay, testes uh, located in a pouch known as the scrotum. One scrotum, and in one scrotum there are two scrotal sac. How many sacs? Two scrotal sacs, and each scrotal sacs there is a one testis. Okay, this is the one and this is the one. A pair of testes present in each, है ना, in a one scrotum, and in each scrotal sac there is a one testis or testicular. Okay, this is a testicular, and after that there is a canal. Okay, we will draw here one scrotal sac. This is the inguinal canal. This is the inguinal canal. This is the inguinal canal, and through that inguinal canal there is a one cord like structure, and that cord like structure is known as the spermatic cord. What is this? Spermatic cord. And through that spermatic cord four tubes are passing through it. The first one is the automatic nerve. Okay, second one will be the uh, testicular artery, then testicular vein, and lymphatic, and then lymphatic vessel, and four, and then there will be a vas difference. There are five tubes passing through a spermatic cord. Okay, okay, and this is the vas difference. Okay, comes out from the epididymis, and there here is a testis, and testis it attached to the scrotal sac by which short fibromuscular band known as the gubernacular. These are the gubernacular, and around that there is a, and in between the two scrotal sac, in between the two scrotal sac there is a band like structure. There is a band like structure. Okay, between the two scrotal sac there is a muscle, and that muscle is known as the septum of the tunica dartos. Septum of the tunica dartos separates to the two scrotal sac. Okay, and there are two muscles in the scrotal sacs. There are how many muscles? There are two muscles. First one is the cremator muscle and dartos muscle of scrotum. Both are help in the drawing testes close or away from the body. Whenever there is a low temperature, the scrotum drawing close, while at high temperature scrotum drawing away from the body. Okay, scrotum helps in the maintaining the temperature of the testis 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius lower than the normal body temperature, and necessary for the spermatogenesis. Okay, dear students, this is all about the testis, and after that we will discuss about the accessory ducts. And what is the function of accessory ducts? The main function of the accessory duct is the transportation and maturation of sperms. Whatever the sperms or the spermatozoa are produced, okay, from the seminiferous tubule, okay, they are carried out by the first which tubes, okay, seminiferous tubes, then epididymis, then we will all see here. Okay, so seminiferous tubule is the highly coiled structure in a testicular lobules. There are how many testicular lobules? In according to the NCERT, 250 testicular lobules are present in the one testis. Okay, and after that one seminiferous tubules connect to the rete testis. Okay, all seminiferous tubules of the testis at the posterior surface form a network of tissue is known as a rete testis. Okay, rete testis is formed into a vas efferens, 20 to 12 fine tubules arising from the testes, and it opens into the head of the epididymis is known as epididymis. Okay, after that vas efferentia, epididymis, and then there is a formation epididymis. There are three parts of the epididymis. Okay, so what is the function of the epididymis? The sperms undergo maturation. The sperms are stored and nourished inside it. The sperms and stored and nourished inside the epididymis. Know about it? Okay, all the maturation occur inside the epididymis, and it also stored here and nourished inside the epididymis. And there are three parts of the epididymis. First one is the, okay, upper part, that is the head of the epididymis, it is the caput, and the middle part is the body of the epididymis known as the corpus epididymis, and then tail of the epididymis is the cauda epididymis. And from that cauda epididymis there is a formation of what is vas deferens. Okay, vas deferens. Okay, after that the vas deferens there will be another accessory duct known as the ejaculatory duct, and after ejaculatory duct passes through the urinogenital tract or the urethra, and urethra through the penis. Okay, and there are three glands known as the secondary, all these are the secretory glands: seminal vesicle, prostate gland, bulbourethral gland. What is the importance of the seminal vesicle gland? Okay, it secretes the seminal fluid, alkaline in nature. Okay, prostate gland produces due to prostate gland there is a milky color to this semen. Okay, bulbourethral gland or cowper's gland produces, okay, sticky and glue like structure. Okay, this is lubrication. The cowper's gland useful for the lubrication, and prostate glands gives milky color to the and as well as proteins. Okay, and similar vesicles contain fructose also. Okay, and in the prostate gland, prostaglandin are present. Due to the prostaglandin, there is a they give speed to the sperm. Prostaglandin gives speed to the or activity to the sperms. Okay, all this what is the mean by semen? Okay, semen semen is the semen is the fluid of three glands: the seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral glands form a semen. Okay, and the pH of the semen is the 7.2 to 7.4. Okay, that is slightly the alkaline. Okay, so in one ejaculation there are about 400 million sperms are formed. How many? 400 million sperms are formed. Okay, per ejaculation, and out of that 60% have a proper size and shape, 60% have proper size and shape, and out of that 40% have a vigorous speed, have a vigorous motility rate. When there is a vigorous motility, high speed to the sperm, that person or that male is known as the fertile in nature. And when there is a 20%, when there is a 200 million sperms, it that person is known as the infertile male. Okay, that's regarding about the male reproductive system. Okay, dear students, so thank you.